I work from home, and every once in a while I have to travel for work. This upcoming week is my very first work trip, and I'm a little excited and a little nervous about being away from my family all week long. So I tried to make it fun over on Instagram, which I'm at Amy Pans. I would love for you to go follow me over there. I like to do all kinds of fun things on my Instagram. But I asked all of my followers, my people, if they would help me sort of pack my makeup bag. And they voted, and so I'm here to share with you the results of their votes today. And I will also share with you some of my skincare that I'm going to take, and maybe a couple of little tips along the way for traveling and skincare and things like that. Before we get started though, if you are new to my channel and you have not clicked the subscribe button, go ahead and click that and get it out of the way. And also go ahead and click the thumbs up button if you like to know what's in other people's travel bags. Let's go ahead and start with skincare, because I'm going to go ahead and get most of that already packed, because I can keep up with my simple things that I will do in the morning before I leave. That will be pretty easy to do. The first thing that I have, and the first tip that I kind of have, is that I usually always keep all my samples that I get from Ulta or Sephora as gift with purchase. I keep those for travel. So I'm going to be taking this Toleriane Purifying Foaming Cleanser from La Roche-Posay, and that will follow my double cleanse, which usually what I do for that is I take my cleansing balm that I'm using and I scoop it into a really smaller jar. So this is the jar that I usually use, and again, this was a moisturizer from Clinique, and I need to clean it out from the last time that I used it. But I usually scoop out my larger jar, take this and scoop some out into a smaller jar, and then I have a much smaller thing to take up. So I'm going to take those two combinations of things to get the makeup off of my face at the end of the day. Here's a couple of different moisturizers that I'm going to take that I got as samples from Ulta, I think last year. I have this Confidence in a Cream, and it's the anti-aging armor. Love that. And I'm going to take this and use it in the morning or in the evening, whichever one I feel like. And for the other part of the day, I'm going to take this sample of the Estee Lauder Nutritious Melting Soft Cream and use it for the other part of the day that I do not have planned for already. Now, one thing that I really try to do when I'm traveling is stick to a mostly consistent skincare routine, or really just treating my skin really gently and giving it lots and lots of hydration. So I do have a small size of this Vichy AHA serum, basically. And so I'm going to use that because when you're staying in hotels, a lot of times it can really dry out your skin with the air filtering that they have. It's not as good as you have at home. So I'm going to take that with me and use that as well. I'm also going to take this small body lotion that I thought that I lost when we moved, but I found it. So I'm going to try to take that and just use that all over my body to keep my body consistently moisturized in the, in the morning or evening, and maybe even taking it when I'm going to be doing the testing stuff that I'm going to be doing on my hands. So that's going with me. Next, I will also take some eye cream, and I don't have a small of this. This one is from Believe Beauty. It's their Believe Beauty Skin Reviving Eye Cream. So I'm going to take that. And then also, just to use a couple of times while I'm gone, this Sunday Riley Good Genes Lactic Acid Treatment. I'm going to take that and kind of just do some exfoliating as I need to. I am also going to take this little small thing from Clinique that I got. I'm pretty sure that I can use that up in like one day, maybe two. That way that can get gone. And I had gotten these from Dollar Tree, so I'm going to try to treat myself to a spa day, a spa evening on one of the nights that I am there. This is a warming eye mask, lavender scented. I'm excited to try that. I'm a little scared about the warming stuff, but we'll see. And this is the Way to Skin Cica Essence Mask. It's relaxing and skin calming. And it's one of these sheet masks. And I don't normally get sheet mask kind of things, but my daughter had a sleepover a month or so ago, and I was getting them all kinds of fun things to do. And so I picked these up for myself as well. And so now is the time for me to use those and have a little fun and treat myself. Next, also really important, is to take some razor and shave cream combo. So I have travel sizes of that. I also am going to take the Batiste dry shampoo that I have, because I have a feeling I'm not going to be washing my hair every day, because I have to get up really early and be downstairs and ready to work by 7 o'clock in the morning. So I'm pretty sure hair washing is not going to be super consistent. Also, something that I have learned and in traveling is really be sure to have some kind of fingernail file and tweezers. You never know when the hair is going to pop up and you need to get it out. Or you never know when you're going to get like a snag in your nail and you need to file that down. Or, you know, sometimes I find that I have a little more time when I'm traveling. In the evening, I have, you know, not as much to do when you're traveling. And so then I want to take the time to do my nails and such. So that is all of the skincare I'm going to be taking with me. Now we'll get to the results and the voting stuff from Instagram. This morning, which I'm recording this on Sunday, and you're probably going to be watching this on a Tuesday or Wednesday. So this morning on Sunday, I had my people over on Instagram vote which perfume was I going to take. This Mix Bar Sparkling Hibiscus, which I'm trying to finish up this year. I have this in a project, so I thought, hey, this might be a good time to take it. But also I have a goal to finish these as well, and they're not in projects, but I just want to finish them. This is the Chloe Atelier de Fleur Cedrus that I got from Influencer. That was pretty cool that I actually got something to try from Influencer. And then this is something I got from Sephora for the birthday gift last year, and it's the Nest New York Wild Poppy, and it has a roller ball on it. And Instagram voted for the Chloe perfume. So that is the perfume that I'm going to be taking with me on my trip. So goodbye to these two. I'm so excited. Next, kind of not very exciting, but it needs to happen, is my brow gel. So which brow gel did they have to choose from over on Instagram? It was the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. This is the one that I'm already using, and it's so great. It's almost gone, and I would love to purchase this. This little one has lasted a really long time, so I might try to buy the little one if these are purchasable. And then I also have the Ulta Beauty Brow Lift Laminating Gel. This is fairly new to me, and I thought, ooh, let's see which one Instagram voted for, and they voted for this Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. So I maybe am hoping to be able to get that finished off this month in April. Looking forward to having a makeup empty in my collection. Next, let's go to bronzers. And I posed these 3 options over on Instagram. It was the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light, which is not quite as light as it would seem. The LA Colors Matte Bronzer, I gave them that option. I gave them the NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. And this is one I'm trying to finish. I don't think I have it in a project, but I have a goal to finish this year. So close. And I also gave them the option of the Ulta Beauty Oh My Glow Cream Bronzer in a stick. So 3 cream bronzer choices and 1 powder. That's what I have, except for 1 in a face palette. And they chose the NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. So I have been using this quite a bit, and really I want to try to get as much use out of it as I can before the summertime, because it's just a little too light for me in the summer. Right now it's perfect. So I am really hoping to be able to get some more use out of this and maybe get it finished by the end of June, but I don't know. If I have to put it to rest over the summer, that's totally fine. Next, I have the foundations that I gave them to choose from and vote on. The Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation, such a great drugstore foundation for like $6. It's really, really good. And the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator from Wet n Wild. And they voted for this one, which actually is really kind of nice because it's smaller and it's plastic. So I think this will travel much, much easier. And I really want to finish this out this year. So being able to use it consistently for a whole week is going to very much facilitate that process. I want to share with you, before I do the blushes, I want to share with you the eyeshadow palettes that I chose and the reasons why I'm taking them with me. The first one I'm going to take with me is my ABH Norvina palette. This is my modified Pan That palette for 2024. And in this palette, I also have 2 shades in Deck of Panning for 2 separate prompts. I'm trying to hit pan on base and I'm trying to hit pan on summer. I wanted to take this palette with me so that I could continue to work towards those goals over the next week. And this palette is so versatile. I know that whatever kind of mood I'm in for that morning, no matter how early it is, I'm going to be able to get any kind of look that I want from this, and I'm going to be really happy with it. So that's why I wanted to bring that one. Next is this Peachy Nudes eyeshadow palette that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I wanted to take this with me because I've only used it one time, and so for spring, what I did, why there's tape on here, is I selected my favorite spring palettes and I randomized the number of times that I wanted to use those palettes for April and May. This palette drew the highest number of 10 uses. So what I want to do is decide, do I like this palette? Do I want to keep it? If I like it, I'm going to use the 10 times. If I don't like it after I've used it 5 times, then I'm going to declutter it to a girl at my church. So I'm taking this palette with me because I really want to try to get those 5 uses, or at least some of those 5 uses while I'm gone. And I can decide whether or not it's worth keeping or do I need to pass it on. So with those 2 palettes in mind, I chose some blushes that I thought would go really well with that. I am taking this one. This is one that I chose because I have it in the Deck of Panning. I want to use this 15 times. I've only used it once, and I know that it will go really good with both of these. This is from the Dollar Tree. It's the Beauty Spell Salmon Pink blush, and this is such a good blush from Ione. It doesn't even need a highlighter with it. It is very pigmented and has a lot of shine and like luminosity and glow within the blush itself. So that's going to be a great one-stop shop in the morning when I'm trying to get ready in a hurry. But I wanted to have a choice, you know. I love blush. I have a lot of blushes. So I gave Instagram the very last option that they could have, besides lips, and I'll just probably not even worry about lips, honestly, because it's going to be a stressful day. So these are the choices that they had. The Persona Multi-Stick in the shade Bloom, which I love this one so much. It's kind of a pinky color, light pink color. I gave them Persona Super Blush in Caramel. And I thought that this might go nicely. Oh, I didn't show it to you. I swatched it and didn't show it to you. I thought that this would go nicely with some options that I might have in the Norvina palette. Definitely not the Peachy Nudes palette, because this is more of a kind of a purpley color. And I also gave them to choose from the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer Blush, and this is the shade Southbound. And this is fairly new to me. Oh shoot, it squirted out so much. This product is fairly new to me over the past month, and so I'm trying to get a feel for whether or not I like them. I've used them a few times and I have liked it, and I've used it a few times that I didn't like it, so I'm just really not sure. It has a pretty color. I'm just not sure about the formula. So let me get these swatches off of my hands and off of my fingers so I don't get it everywhere, and then I'll tell you what Instagram chose. I'm also taking with me some makeup wipes just in case I need it for something. I don't normally use makeup wipes, but I am taking that with me. So Instagram chose my Persona blush stick in the shade Bloom. I love this color so much. So I'm very happy with the choices that Instagram made for me. So that my makeup bag is going to be full of really pretty things, and it's going to help make being away from my family for a week a little easier. Thank you so much for watching this video. Leave your traveling tips down below. What things do you like to take and not take? And of course, I have some other staples that I'm going to be taking with me. I have some mascaras that I'm going to take. I'm going to take my brow pencil from LA Girl, and I have a powder that I'm going to take, and the only concealer that I have is this Natasha Denona. It's really, really good. So some of the things that I had weren't really, I didn't have a lot of options, so I didn't put choices out because there's no choice to make. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, if you are not subscribed, go ahead and click subscribe and leave me a comment below to let me know things that you like to take with you when you're traveling, and give me your best traveling tips so that I am not too homesick. I'll see you later in another video. Bye.